our dearest grounded ones. We commend you for hearing our messages and for sharing them with others. We speak to you within this now to share with you that it is the now for you to prepare. For we, your galactic family, are now approaching Earth. Please realize that intergalactic Earth has always existed in the fifth dimension and beyond. Therefore, fifth-dimensional Gaia is already alive and well. In the same manner, your fifth-dimensional expressions of self are alive and well in the fifth dimension and beyond. The challenge is not to become fifth-dimensional, as you always have had a higher dimensional expression of your fifth-dimensional self, as a component of your multidimensional self. More and more of you are remembering, and regaining, your fifth-dimensional awareness of self. This remembering is an important component of your ascension process. The higher and higher frequencies of your multidimensional self that are now serving, and have always been serving as the planetary ascension team, are calling for their third-dimensional representatives to remember who they are, so that they can join them in their multidimensional mission. It is a great honor to be a member of Earth's planetary ascension team. And, all of you who resonate to this message are indeed members of this team. We say, team, because a team is when many work as one, and that is what we ask of you. We ask that all of you, who remember your own higher dimensional, fifth-dimensional selves to serve to assist others to remember their higher dimensional, multidimensional self. As you expand your consciousness to encompass your fifth-dimensional self, you will simultaneously expand your consciousness to encompass your fifth-dimensional perception. Your fifth-dimensional perceptions are very important, as it through your fifth-dimensional perception that you will perceive the fifth dimension as a real place. As you increasingly focus on how to activate your fifth-dimensional perceptions in daily life, you will begin to consciously perceive our communications with you. We say, perceive our communication, as there are many ways to perceive the fifth-dimensional reality, and each of you will find your way. We are communicating with you now because we want all of you to have some time to think, meditate, and dream about the impending reality that you are moving into and creating. Yes, moving into is the same state of consciousness as creating. As you remember to call this higher dimensional reality into your daily life, by remembering to expand your consciousness, you will begin to consciously perceive your fifth-dimensional reality. We will assist you by asking you a few questions that you can ponder. We, the Arcturians and your galactic family, are giving you time to ponder your answer, for it will be the answer that you, as a multidimensional leader, will give to those whom you are teaching. Therefore, go into your life and write your story, for you will be telling your story again and again to those whom you will teach. When you tell your story, you make others feel safe. You make it seem possible that they, too, can expand into and return to their true multidimensional self. Also, when you know your story, which is the precursor to your sharing, you will always be prepared to share with anyone whom you recognize as wanting to know more. Then you will be fully prepared when the ships begin showing themselves for all to see. Therefore, we ask you to ponder, when the landings begin, how will you proceed? What will you share? Take a long moment within this now to imagine that you are in this unknown future situation. In this unknown future situation, the ships are identifying themselves to humanity in one of many different ways. Some of the ways they will identify themselves you may have thought of, but some of the ways you may not have thought of. Therefore, you may be as surprised as the others that are around you. However, within your heart and within your mind, you will feel the unconditional love beaming from these beings, as well as from our ships. Yes, you may be one of those who recognize a Pleiadian walking down the street. Pleiadians will be amongst our first landing team, for they look very human. They look like tall, blonde, handsome, lovely human beings. However, they have a very strong resonance around them that even the most asleep person will suddenly turn their neck and think, what was that? Who was that? Why does that person seem so different? Fortunately, they won't be frightened because the Pleiadians will radiate a feeling of unconditional love. Also, the Pleiadians have taken many incarnations on Earth so that they can understand how difficult it is to live on a planet that goes from war to war, inflation to depression, anger to sorrow, birth to death. We are so amazed that you, the representatives for your Earth, have done so well, and that you have maintained love, held your dignity, and sought to heal and assist others. Also, many of you have gathered into groups, so that we, your galactic family, can speak to all of you as one. We want to have you practice the situation in which all of you will be getting the same message, but each of you will run that same message through your individual filter. Each of you has your specific filter because of the separation consciousness of your third-dimensional reality. Also, are all of the experiences that you have had in this life, as well as all of your lives, and all of the emotions that you have ever had in any of your incarnations, all of the thoughts that you have had in any of your incarnations. So, at first, when a Pleiadian, as that will most likely be a tall human that you will see, you will be called on to look into that person's eyes. And when you look into their eyes, that is the beginning of communication via light language. Communication via light language doesn't need a vocabulary, doesn't even need words. Communication via light language is a feel. It is an energy package that you share. So perhaps they might send you an energy package. You will feel that energy package, you will react to that energy package, and it will naturally go back to the Pleiadians who will receive the energy package, act on the energy package, and send it back to you. Then, it will continue in this fashion. So you could be standing on a major busy street, talking to this very handsome tall blonde person, but it looks like you are just looking at each other. Maybe the Pleiadian will put up a glimmer to make you believe that you are old friends. Which is true, and that you are friends on the fifth dimension. Now, what we mean when we say put a glimmer around it, which is an old ancient, magic term, but it still stands for today. The Pleiadians still have to put a fourth-dimensional energy field around their communication with you. This fourth-dimensional energy package will send back to the receiver what it is they want to see. In this manner you, and your galactic self with whom you are speaking, will seem to be having a daily conversation. Also, we say your galactic self rather than using the dimension to which that being resonates, because we wish for you to remember how to read the energy field of the one to whom you are speaking. On the ship, we do not differentiate between one person's galactic self and human expression on Earth, or that person's mother or father. On our ship, everyone is related to everyone. Everyone is everyone's parent, and everyone is bonded and merged as members of the one galactic family that they all share with. We are all here to share our galactic family with you. We want you all to know that you are ready, and, therefore, if anything occurs that a part of you might be a little shocked or perhaps a little surprised, please remember that you are ready. When you fully realize you are ready, you will be able to see through that glimmer. Then, instead of seeing what other people might want to see, you will see what is. And what is that we are coming. We are coming because you have called us, and we are coming because we want to personally meet you. We want to take you to a visit to our starship home, so that you can meet your family, just as we want to meet our family. At first, the meeting on the ship will appear to be different than the meetings on Earth, but as you become accustomed to these meetings, the when and where will transmute into now. Blessings, we will send more messages to you in this fashion. We look forward to the day when we can meet each other on the street to openly and obviously shake hands. Think of that world where you can perceive a galactic walking down the street and you go up and say, "Hello, my name is," insert your name. I know that I am a galactic in my higher expression, but right now I am also wearing this Earth vessel. Then, we galactics will say, "Yes, we perceive you as a member of our family." We thank all of you for all you have been doing to prepare humanity for our multidimensional assistance and unconditional love. Blessings to you and yours, and we will see you again soon. Your Galactic family.